This is the American Indians, Indigenous Peoples Truths. Justice for all. The most dangerous show on media anywhere. OCO and greetings. Halito. I'm Jay Winter Nightwolf, and this is Jay Winter Nightwolf Live. I have a very, very special show for you this evening. But before that, I want to wish all of my sisters and brothers in the United States Marine Corps a very happy 246th birthday. Hoorah! I have also the opportunity now to wish all of the veterans a happy Veterans Day. A lot of things that we were told to do and we did was not really happy, but at least we're still here. I've had people ask me all the time, why do Native Americans fight in the United States military? Well, there's a reason for that. When the Europeans invaded us in the 1490s, we've been under constant scrutiny. They brought their diseases with them that we had no resistance to because we didn't know what the common cold was. They brought their venereal diseases with them. They brought their smallpox blankets. We've been under constant attack since they've been here. And they say, well, why do you guys go? Why do you ladies go and volunteer for this military? Because the little bit that we have left that they didn't steal from us is domiciled right here in what is known as the United States. And if anybody attacks the United States, they're attacking us. They're attacking us, and we have to fight to maintain what we have. So, to all of my sisters and brothers that served in the military honorably, and those that died in action, like Laurie Piestewa, who was a Hopi Indian from Arizona, I want to say from me and the Native American family, thank you. And you know, we talk about America. Let us tell this right now. We were here before America came into existence. This is our land, and it will always be our land. I want to acknowledge those of, take a moment to acknowledge the traditional stewards of these lands that we reside on, and especially their ancestors, descendants, and the indigenous people who live here now and have forever lived here on this land that we all call Turtle Island. So, saying that, we got some guests on tonight. And can we bring them on? Hello, Leslie. That's my executive.
Oh, before we talk about anything, we have to talk about what has just recently happened with the United States being accused of crimes of humanity from the international courts. A lot of people don't know about it, but I encourage you to go and look for it. There's very little coverage about it, but they were found guilty of crimes against people of color in this country. So very, very, very interesting.
Well, you know what? It's about time.
Yeah, it took a long time for us to be recognized as a country who violated the rights and, you know, bodies of people of color. But I think that it just got to such an overwhelming, you know, it just became so overt that they had to call it out. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So let's bring everybody in.
Okay. And I got some pretty women on this show tonight.
All right. Let's bring them in.
Okay.
All right. Looks like Raquel's having a little bit of issue with her delay.
That's okay. She'll be in. Is that Micheline Big Man? Is that you? Is that really you?
Yes, I made it. We just finished.
Okay.
It's good to see all the ladies.
Absolutely. So
All beautiful too.
I know. We got some pretty women. So let's start with Micheline Big Man. Micheline, tell us who you are and what position you play in all of this.
My name is Micheline Bigman. I'm from the Apsalagan Nation. I am retired Army, Sergeant First Class. I am the president and founder of Native American Women Warriors, the first recognized as the first all-female Native American color guard. And we have such beautiful women in our organization.
Not only are they beautiful on the outside, but they're beautiful on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
An opportunity to speak with them, each one of them. And I'm looking forward to getting to know them as my sisters. So, Micheline, thank you for showing up.
Glad to be here.
I love you.
Love you too.
So let's talk to my other sister over here, Raquel Painter. How you doing, Raquel?
Hi, Jay. I am doing marvelous. Thanks for having us on. So I'm Raquel Painter. I am a retired Marine, served 26 and a half years in the Marine Corps. So happy birthday, Marines.
Hoorah!
I am Santee Sioux and Winnebago, which is the Ho Chunk Nation. Definitely glad to be part of the Native American Women Warriors Association.
I'm happy to see you. I really am. I got another one of my pretty sisters, Inez Roja. Inez, how you doing?
Hi, Jay. Hi, everyone. My name's Inez. I'm from the Northern Arapaho tribe in Wyoming. I've been a part of Native American Women Warriors for 3 years. I met Micheline through my sister, who is also part of the Native American Women Warriors. And together, we follow the events with the group. And like I said, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. And Gary Lewis, Semper Fi to you too, bro. All right, so now we got Celicia Diaz. How you doing, sweetheart? I can't hear you. Is your mute on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Okay, tell us a little bit about who you are.
My name is Celicia Ray Diaz. I am an enrolled member of the Fort McDermott Shoshone Paiute tribe. I have a husband, Alejandro, and I have 2 kids, Malachi and Mateo. I joined NA, and it's such an honor to be a part of this organization. I joined the Army back in 2011, and I'm no longer in, but it's such an honor to serve next to all the women here on the color guard, and wherever I can help out, I am just so thankful.
That's right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for that
Thank
pretty Okay. So here we go. Keisha Smith. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, Jay. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, ain't no need to complain because ain't nobody listening anyway.
I know that's right.
And those are the ones that claim they're your friends, right?
Thank you for inviting us on. It's really an honor, and I couldn't think of a better way to kick off a better way to honor the veterans going into this Veterans Day weekend. So my name is Sergeant First Class Keisha Smith. I'm at about 18 and a half, maybe about 3 months shy of being 19 years. So I'm getting close to retiring at 20. And my husband is also active duty. So we're dual military couple. We have 4 children. And I'm from the Fort McDermott Paiute Shoshone tribe up in northern Nevada. So Celicia and I are enrolled in the same tribe.
I have Shoshone blood too, and very proud of it. On my grandfather's side, my dad's side. Yeah, my father's side. So I want to introduce you to my good friend and my brother. He's a retired Army. And that music that you heard in the beginning with the wolf howling, he wrote the music. That's what he does. He's a music composer. Come on over so you can see your face. His name is Vince Hall. And tell him who you are.
U.S. Army, Vince Hall, Choctaw, Piscataway, Catawba, and Cherokee. Hooah! And I'm gonna get off the screen.
That's
And thank you, ladies, for your service. I'm very proud of you all. Very, very. I take my hat off to you all. Thank you for your service.
absolutely. So I'm gonna start with you, Miss Micheline. Why was this unit formed, and how did it get started?
Well, it kind of started by, I want to say, not on purpose. I don't want to say by accident. Like I say, sometimes God has a different avenue for us. Sometimes what it was being a dancer in the circle. I always made sure that I had something on my Indian outfits that signified that I was a veteran, whether I was my rank or my combat patch or Army patch or something to signify that I was a veteran. And then it was Denver 2010. It was me and 2 other ladies. We were all Army affiliated, where I made us some jingle dresses that were pretty much identical, just slightly different with our Army patches, our combat patches, or our rank and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of started from there. It originally wasn't supposed to be a color guard. I mean, it just kind of came about that way. And then we were first named the Army Women's Iraqi Freedom Veterans. And then I was approached by a Marine saying she wanted to join, but she wasn't Army. And I said, hey, we need to change the name because we got to include all our services.
That's right.
So one night, me and the ladies, we were thinking about it. And I was like, what name should we come? And I was right in the middle of my bachelor's degree. So I was doing homework at the same time. And I was so tired. And I was like, I just threw out, I don't know, Native American Women Warriors. And then the acronym would be NAW. So they were like, yeah, that's it. And we just kind of grew from there. So Denver, March 2010 is where we were birthed as color guard. We really weren't a color guard. We didn't have flags or anything. We didn't expect the welcoming that we did. It was very, very moving. And then we just kind of grew from there. I actually started a mission and a vision statement. And then we went, 2012, we went nonprofit. And then we've grown from there. We've had ladies come and go. But I have to honestly say it's been rough, but it's been very rewarding.
Well, you know what? There's no such thing as a coincidence. I think it was really ordained by the Great Spirit. Mm-hmm. It came about at the right time with the right people. And I'm so proud of you, Micheline. You're my buddy. You know?
Thank you.
So let me go to my sister up there in the upper right-hand corner. I'm not good at remembering names, but you. Yeah, Raquel. Yeah, Raquel. Tell us why you wanted to be a part of the organization.
Well, it was just by chance. I did an Onslow Veterans Powwow down here outside of Camp Lejeune because obviously there's no Native American culture in the area, and I wanted to do something for those that are currently serving. And I invited the color guard here to perform at the powwow. And then, me and Micheline just really connected, and I thought this would be a great organization to be a part of. So with me putting on a powwow here down in Camp Lejeune, I was introduced to this wonderful organization, and now I'm a member of it.
Well, you cannot put on another powwow down there without inviting me.
Oh, you'll definitely be invited, Jay. It'd be an honor to have you.
Okay, so Inez.
Hi.
Hey, how did you become a part of the organization?
So I am active duty. I'm in the military. I've been in over 19 years now, and everywhere I've been stationed, we sort of look for powwows, whether they're in the state or close by. And we travel to them, and it was just by chance that Micheline was doing an event here with the Seminole tribe in Florida, and that's how I met her. My younger sister, she's also a veteran in the Army, from the Army, and she's part of NA. And she introduced me to Micheline, and I was very honored to actually meet her. Oh my goodness! And all the ladies, meet all the ladies. And I was, very fortunate enough that they invited me to join the team, and that's how I became one of the members.
Have you found it to be fulfilling for you?
Myself, yes.
Okay.
When I'm stationed at my different duty stations, like I've been overseas as well, I find a piece of myself missing a lot of times. You can only watch so many videos or movies to keep that, to be culturally tied. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I had to travel a lot to just kind of hear music and see dancing and be around other Native Americans. Yes, I did find them at other duty stations that I was at, but being a part of NA, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different vibe. I love it.
Okay, so let's see. Keyshawn Smith. Unmute yourself.
Okay, here I am. I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it was probably 2011. I was on Facebook and I seen a picture of Micheline, and I was like, oh my God, like everything about the dresses and the whole part of being a Native American women warriors. I was like, wow, I was just so, I don't know, it just felt right for me, right? Like when you see something and you want to be a part of something, what people are doing, what they say, surround yourself with people that are doing things that you see yourself doing. So I reached out to Micheline, and at that time she asked me to write an essay. I think it was an essay about why I want to be a member. And I remember sending it to her, and she replied back to me with, I'm in tears right now. She said, you're the type of person that we're looking for and to be on the team. And I mean, it was like an automatic connection, kind of like what you were talking about earlier with Micheline, how she said that that it was never her plan to be color guard and do what we do now, but what it's blossomed into and what it's really become has just more than I even expected, in the sisterhood and the fellowship and the connections and, getting back in the circle, really after being out of the circle for over 25, 30 years, being able to get back in there and be a part of, and just really getting back into our heritage and being proud of our culture. And excuse me if I'm rambling, but I'm very passionate when it comes to Native American women warriors and what we do and what we're about, and what Micheline has really given birth to, like her ideas and her everything,
It's like you went home when you joined, right?
That's right. And, the sisterhood and the fellowship is like those of us that's been in the military this long, anytime that you leave away from home and you go to an unfamiliar area and you're surrounded by the unknown, and it's like you never meet a stranger. We've been through some challenges in our lives, and it's like we can all relate in some way or another. And I love it. It's a bond that can't be broken.
There you go. Now I want to ask all of you a question. How does it feel when you meet? Cut that off. I'm sorry. I had to let the wolf out the cage. My telephone. But how do you feel when you meet other women, other Native women that are in the service, that want to be a part of what you all are doing? How do you feel? I mean, when you meet somebody that says, Well, I saw you guys, ladies. I saw you dancing, and I saw you carrying the flags and everything. Can I be a part of that? So how do you feel when somebody approach you like that? Micheline?
A lot of times I'm elated. I'm excited because I have to honestly say it was a rough journey. There was a few times I was just like, maybe I should just close it all down because I felt like I wasn't making a difference or I wasn't doing things right. Because running an organization such as this, because we've been virtual since we started. I mean, because all of us are all across the United States, Europe. I mean, because we have active duty that are still serving, so they're serving overseas. So it's just when someone reaches out to me, I'm excited, but at the same time, I want to let them know, look, this is an all volunteer, are you going to be committed? Is this something you really want to do? And I think almost every lady that I want to say within the last last few years have really jumped on board and have made a difference, and it's great. When I look back over the challenges and a lot of the obstacles that I had to overcome, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of sweat and tears, and I think a lot of the ladies that are on here I've had to lean on. There are times when I had to lean on a shoulder to cry on. I was like, should I keep going? Is it even worth it? Because of the fact that I've had so many opposition. But like that, I couldn't ask for a stronger family because there's times when we saw through.
That's why it's a sisterhood.
Mhm.
Because only women can relate to each other with their inner feelings. Am I right? As much as you may have a husband or a boyfriend that loves you to death, but when it's a woman's thing, that's what it is. It is a woman's thing.
Mhm.
To have a sister, even you have to call her, she's in Europe somewhere, and say, look, I'm going through something right now. Can you listen to what I got to say? That's real camaraderie.
Mhm.
Can I just interrupt 1 second? We did not ask Alicia why she joined NA, and I really want to hear her story. And then also I want to make a comment about this, the sisterhood that you all have. You notice that in a lot of anything that have, singing group where there's a lot of women, there's always this combative attitude between us. But when you go through something, when you all identify and you all being of service, doing military service, that usually that unifies you for life. I can equate it to, I was a flight attendant for 16 years. And even though that's not going into combat, not in war, the thing that it was like boot camp to us, because everything is very militaristic in becoming a flight attendant, because that's initially what it was. It was people who were in the service that actually were flight attendants and pilots, and it still is the same today. But I can say that those people are still my friends. And even though we did not share every complete thing together, our journey was pretty much the same. And so we're unified for life, tied for life, and that's what I can say you all's connection is, because most of the time women don't always stick together. It's very rare that we do. But I can say that, just based on the love you all have for each other, this is gold right here. And you need to always keep it that way.
That's right. So, Alicia, unmute.
Yes.
So what was it that sparked your interest to be a part of this organization?
I always knew I wanted to join the Army since I was younger. I definitely like the structure and being Native, and kind of like what Inez had said, something's missing, right? Like you're so far away from family, but NA has brought two of my most, my life. It's brought them together, and it's really, really amazing to be a part of NA. It took me a long time to submit my application for whatever reason, but I am so happy I did. I am so proud to be a part of the team. I just can't wait to get to more events and to volunteer and to meet other ladies and recruit. I'm so thankful for Micheline.
Yeah.
She created this.
She's special. She's very special. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I don't know how old you are, but you look to be very young.
I'm almost 30.
Oh, you're young. So you know what? I'm old enough to be your uncle. Okay. You want another uncle?
Yes, I'll take another uncle.
Okay. So Raquel, let me ask you something. I want to ask you something. Okay. I wrote it down. So how do you all network when you're not together performing or carrying the flags? You know, I guess you all have a lot of calls to each other, right?
Well, one thing we do is a lot of text messaging and Messenger through Facebook.
Right. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go back to Salisha for a minute.
Yes.
But, okay. Do you find yourself, you know, in the middle of the night or during the day when you're on duty and you run into a situation that you really don't have the right answer for? Do you find yourself getting in touch with one of these sisters, your sisters, and asking?
Definitely.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good. That's real good.
And there are days where, you know, we check up on each other. Like I know she's messaged me and, hey, just calling to check up on you. Like it's like a family. You know, the Army says that you're a family, and you know, you're all brothers and sisters. But I mean, not is like we're a family. It's really, I'm just so thankful. My heart is full.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go back to the ladies. Micheline, I got to say something to you, baby. Thank you for doing this. And I know all of your sisters are elated that they got like a big sister in you, because you're the kind of person that will fight through anything, even though, you know, life's differences will weigh on your shoulders. But I've known you for a little while, and I'm very proud to know you. You know, I got somebody I can call if I got a problem. Micheline, I need $50. So Inez, I don't want to leave you out of here. I know you were listening the whole time. What is the most unique experience that you've had since you have been a part of this group?
With NA, the most unique experience, just learning about everybody's cultures. We all come from different tribes, and learning about different services. Being in the Navy, I am familiar with a lot of Marine Corps, like yourself, but learning about different services, some of the ceremonies that they do, and being interested more in color guard. So even being part of NA, she's developed these, like, you know, snowball effect, where I went and helped with the color guard from my command. I started volunteering for color guards for retirements. And I think that just being part of NA kind of pushed that snowball into like different into everybody else's different stories of their lives. So we are part of the NA story now, but her effect and all the ladies' effects, really, they just kind of keep helping, like, my life continue, my dreams continue. Everything that I'm doing for my command is stuff that I'm learning from all the ladies. I think that's what's really unique about it.
That is so good to hear.
Can I interrupt you? I actually found some footage of you all where you had members talk about why they joined. Do you mind if we show that footage?
No, go right ahead.
Okay, let's show the footage.
I'm sorry, I spoke for the ladies, and I'm not even a part of NA.
I'm going to show it anyway. All right, let's show this footage right now.
Okay.
together a few years ago. And sometimes a little bit of conflict has happened, but they have risen from that and grown stronger. I want to introduce to you the Native American Woman Warriors.
Hey, my name is Angel Young. I am an enrolled member of the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe. I've served in the United States Army Reserves. I'm currently the secretary for the Native American Women Warriors. We try to bring recognition to women warriors. We didn't get a lot of recognition in the past, and there are so many out there that deserve that honor, deserve that recognition, and that's our goal: is to bring recognition to women warriors, past, present, and future.
My name is Michaela Leary. I am a member of the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe. I was in the United States Army. My MOS was a 71 Lima. I currently work for my tribe in the administration department. I am the tribal chairman's secretary. We just want to represent Native American women, their families, get them help in any way we can, and just be a support group for each other.
My name is Eileen Duncan. I'm Chippewa tribe with White Earth, Minnesota. I served in the military and the Marine Corps for military police. I joined Native American Women Warriors because I feel it's important for women to be recognized as veterans or currently in the military. And I wanted just to show my pride in my own heritage and to be a mentor maybe to younger women that are on the reservation, just to see that there are women warriors, something positive in our lives.
Hi, my name is Brenda McEwing. I'm Dakota Sioux. I'm from the Dakota Teepee tribe. I served 23 years in the military, in the Army, active duty, and Army Reserve, and Army National Guard in the communications. I served a variety of different states throughout the United States, as well as a tour in Desert Storm, and also in 2005 to 2007 in Iraq. My goal is to help women veterans in any possible ways and means. I heard about this through Facebook, and then I looked into it. They were looking for recruits. I submitted paperwork and introduced myself to them back in November of 2012, at which time they invited me to be a part of their group. Currently, I am the treasurer of Native American Women Warriors.
My name is Tia Cyrus. I am from the Crow Nation out of Crow, Montana. My mom's military, my dad's military, so I grew up in a military home all my life. Finally retired, so I'm very proud of my family. I joined NAW, Native American Women Warriors, to show my appreciation for all the Native American women and plus the warriors, just to show my appreciation. And my mom too. She made me a proud daughter.
Hey, exactly. You can never say enough about these individuals. These are veterans. These are warriors. They put themselves in harm's way for the sake of our people, for the sake of our children, for the sake of the generations that have yet to come. And they serve proudly as they represented not only themselves, but their families, their tribes, and all of the Indian people all over this world. Coming together at this time and representing especially those that have given the ultimate sacrifice of their life, their comrades, as they fought side by side on the battlefield. And as they do that, they come here and they present these colors in which they represented and they fought so hard for. And they put themselves in harm's way for our state. I always call this freedom, but this freedom isn't free. There's great efforts have been put forward in a good way to represent the legacy, their name, their family, their tradition, as they went to war.
Leslie, you got to stop doing that to me. I watched that movie and I watched that clip and I've been sitting here in tears, you know.
Me too.
Because I am so proud of our women, you know. Don't make a difference what tribe they're from. They are our women, my sisters, my nieces, my aunties. I'm so proud of you all, you know. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for your service, your bravery, for just stepping forward and having faith in what we call these United States. You know, it's okay. Somebody speak, because I'm trying to get these tears.
Somebody asked a question. They wanted to know, do you teach each other the differences and commonalities between your cultures? How many things that we have in common as natives, being of different tribes, and what things are very vastly different?
Yes, yes, we do. I think one of the things that is common amongst us is the fact that, you know, we're serving or have served, but as Native Americans, like I say, you have different. Inez had mentioned, we each got our own different cultures and our own ways of doing things, and we share that amongst each other. I learned from them as much as they've learned from me. We all mentor each other in so many different levels. There might be some things that I don't know of certain ways that they teach me, and then vice versa. Because, like I say, I even in the military, I used to say, yeah, I was a sergeant first class, but that didn't mean I knew everything. I always learned from my comrades, from fellow soldiers, and even my subordinates. You know, my soldiers. So, like I say, that was something that we just kind of carry on into Native American Women Warriors, because that's something that we do already in the military, and we just kind of like carry that on and take that step further. I don't know about the other ladies, but I'm only speaking for myself, because like I said, I've learned so much from these women. These ladies are very remarkable.
Come on, Keyshawn. I know you got something to say about this. Help your uncle dry his eyes.
Yes, sir. So yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Micheline has really mentored me, especially when it comes to getting back in the circle, jingle dress dancing. Like I said, I hadn't done it since I was a child. And, you know, when we joined the military, we're so far away from our family, and, you know, serving our country and providing for our immediate family is really what becomes, you know, our priority. And a lot of times when we're so far away, you know, it takes a while to get back there. And I found my way back, and it feels so good to be back in the circle and being able to participate in powwows. And Celicia and I, you know, we've gone to powwows this summer together. I even came out second place in one powwow, and wasn't even trying to compete or trying to place. It just, you know, that's just the way it happened. And, you know, like I said, I have to put it back to my sisters here, because I felt like I was lost and I forgot how to, you know, dance. And it only took Micheline, one night, like 10 minutes, and, you know, it came right back just like that. And here we are, and we do a lot of virtual events as well. So,
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's in the blood. It's in the blood. Raquel, go ahead. I know you got something to say, because I could. Go ahead. Come on.
Yes, I think one thing about just people in general, but among a group that's tight and is, you know, got that one common goal, you're always got that ability to learn from one another, whether they're young or old. I mean, there's just always that chance and opportunity. I got to spend this past weekend with Leisha. We did a Veterans Parade down here in Wilmington, and just talking with her, and her energy and passion just kind of rejuvenated me just by talking with her. So I think anytime you spend time with someone you respect and admire, you know, that learning occurs in both parties.
Okay. Well, I know we're getting close to the end of the show. I would like to say this to all of you. I love you all. And thank you so much for being a part of this. Now, this Sunday, I need you all to come back. I'll get in touch with you, because I have a brand new radio show on Radio 1 out of Washington, D.C. And it's on Sunday evenings between 6 and 8. So feed the dog, take it for a walk, or whatever, because I need you all to be on that show. I want to honor my sisters in arms. And Leslie, I need you on that show too. So don't think you get in the way, okay?
Okay.
But But to all of you, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, especially your leader, Micheline, my sister. I love all of you. I really do. And it just makes me feel the fulfillment of being a Native American man, to know that I got my strong sister standing there with me. And if any of you ever get out here in the Washington metropolitan area, DC, after January, I'm going to open up my sweat lodge. I've had a sweat lodge now for Grandpa Crow Dog from the Dakota Nation, along with Chief Arbor Looking Horse. 17 years ago, sent me the authority to have a sweat lodge in Ipi. And if you all get out here, just let me know you're coming, because we're going to go in that lodge and we're going to pray together. We're going to talk together, and we're just going to be as what we're supposed to be, family. So I love all of you. Believe it. I love you all. I love you, Inez. I love you, Raquel. You know I love you, Micheline. I love you, Celicia. And of course, Keyshawn. I love you too. But most of all, I love my executive producer, because she keeps me straight. She stays on my case. So if I ever call you and say, Leslie's giving me a problem, I want you to call her, talk to her.
Does this look like a face that does mean stuff? No.
Nah.
But anyway, I love you all, and thank you so much. And I'll talk to you again Sunday, and hopefully we can get a couple of more ladies on the radio show. So if you are available, you got my information, get in touch with me, and we can make it happen. Can't we, sisters?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. So proud to be side by side with you all.
That's right. Because y'all got to, if I ever get in a fight, I'm going to call y'all. Because Native women know how to take care of business.
Oh, man.
I remember my uncle was telling me that he was from Oklahoma, Cherokee. He said, boy, don't ever get a Native woman wrong. I said, what do you mean? He said, if you're married to her, you're going to come home and find all of your stuff on the front porch. And she's not going to let you in the house, and she's going to tell you, I divorce you. So let me tell all you Native men out there, you better pay attention, because Native women don't play. My grandma, both my grandmothers, if you did something wrong, it wasn't, I'm going to talk to you in a few minutes. No, you got corrected right there on the spot. So I love you all. And thank you for being who you are. And most of all, thank you for stepping forward and raising your right hand to protect the United States and the Constitution and the people that live here. I know now that we got a future ahead of us as Native people, but it's because of the women. Anybody got anything else to say? You got 1 minute. Micheline said no. Come on, Celicia, you're the youngest one. What?
Thank you, everyone, for serving and who have served. And have safe weekend if you're traveling. And thank you for inviting us on your show.
Okay, and the other thing too, we need to always keep each other in our prayers. That is something that's very strong. I don't care if it's a Native prayer or whatever your choice of religion is, but keep each other in your prayers. I thank you all for being with me, and we'll talk again real soon. And I just got a note. What does it says? What does it say, Vince?
Said, men may fix the house, but Native American women run the house.
You got that right. You don't believe it?
Ask my great grandmother.
Yeah, ask my grandma. Thank you, ladies. Have a good holiday, and we'll talk again soon, Sunday. So let's get that together for Sunday. It's on Radio 1, Washington, D.C. It's called, well, we'll talk about it. Y'all can call me. Y'all got my number, okay?
All right. Happy Veterans Day, ladies. Y'all be safe.
Thanks, y'all team.
Happy birthday, Marines.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Marines.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Hoorah.
Love you.